These were the terms what we have discussed. Business, bookkeeping, book value, then calendar year and transactions. Book value अभी हमने नहीं किया है because assets, liabilities and honors and depreciation, these four terms need separate accounting terms, right? These are all our separate accounting terms. So I will be explaining afterwards. Now in this page we have done business, we have done bookkeeping, calendar year, financial year and transactions. Is there any doubt in this? Okay, proceeding towards next. Next is your journal. Yesterday I have told you about the journal. It's a book. It's an original entry book. That means very first time, whatever you are recording or whatever you are doing, any kind of transaction you are doing, you will be writing in this particular journal. So it is a book or original entry in a double entry book system. The journal lists all the transactions and indicates accounts to which they are posted. इसमें हर चीज जो भी आप originally whatever you are doing, either you are transacting with a person, you are dealing in purchasing of something, either you have purchased furniture, whatever is there in a very chronological order, you will be writing it as it is in your journal in a proper recording manner. So this is your original entry book. We call it as our primary book. Okay. So what any transaction what you are recording in this journal, जो भी आप transaction journals में record कर रहे हो, we call it as journal entry. So it is a recording of a transaction where debits equals credit. Now what is debit and what is credit? These are separate accounting terms. Okay. Debit what comes in, credit what is going out from your business. Okay. So I repeat, debit means what is coming into your business and credit is what is going out from your business, right? So whatever the transaction is being done in your business, you will be keeping a record in the journal, and keeping of a or recording of a transaction is called passing a journal entry in a book. Next term is your ledger. Now what is ledger? After writing all the things in the journal, putting all the journal entries in your journal, you will be preparing ledgers. Now what is ledger? Ledger is a summary statement of all the transactions. That means whatever you have written in this particular journal. I have given you example. पूरे साल में आप कितनी एंट्रीज करोगे, बहुत चीजें खरीदते हो बेचते हो, देन व्हाट यू विल डू, आप उसको एकदम से टोटल करना पड़े आपको कैश का, यू कांट डू दिस, इट इज नॉट पॉसिबल. You have to write a summary. You have to write how, where the cash, how much cash has been gone, how much the things what you have done. आपको एक बहुत समराइज्ड स्टेटमेंट बनानी पड़ेगी अपनी ट्रांजैक्शन की, कि मेरे पास कितने एसेट्स हैं, मेरे एक्सपेंसेस कितने हैं, how much time I have received cash, how many times I have purchased something, to whom I have to give. तो उसके लिए एक समराइज्ड स्टेटमेंट, इट्स अ समरी स्टेटमेंट ऑफ ऑल द ट्रांजैक्शंस, ट्रांजैक्शन पास की जर्नल में. सो इट्स अ समरी ऑफ ऑल द ट्रांजैक्शंस रिलेटिंग टू आइदर टू अ पर्सन, चाहे कोई एसेट है, एसेट इज व्हाट एवर यू आर हैविंग. जैसे हम जहां पर रह रहे हैं, बिल्डिंग मेरा एसेट है, लैंड मेरी एसेट है. तो ये जो सारी चीजें जो मेरी प्रॉपर्टी होती है, कैश मेरा एसेट है. ओके. So whatever the things I am having, it is, we give it a name as my asset. आपने सुना होगा आपके पेरेंट्स हर बार कहते हैं my children are my asset, my kids are my asset. तो वो क्या है? वो उनकी प्रॉपर्टी है, right? तो anything which is related to us, जिस पे मैंने पैसा खर्च किया है, we call it as asset. Then we have expense. You are spending your money for giving salary to the person. You are spending your money giving wages to the labor, आप एडवर्टीजमेंट के लिए एक्सपेंस करते हो, वो सारे एक्सपेंसेस जो है वी कॉल इट एज द एक्सपेंसेस, सिंपल वर्ड. या इनकम, आपने कुछ खरीदा या बेचा, जब आपने बेचा 100 की चीज आपने 500 में बेची तो 400 इज योर इनकम, दैट इज इनकम. सो एनीथिंग विच इज रिलेटेड टू अ पर्सन, एसेट, एक्सपेंस और इनकम, जब एक टाइम पीरियड में विच हैव टेकन प्लेस ड्यूरिंग अ गिवन पीरियड, अब गिवन पीरियड क्या है, आपका फाइनेंशियल ईयर, एंड शो देयर नेट इफेक्ट, और आपके बिजनेस पे उसका इफेक्ट आता है, हम उस सब चीजों के लिए वी मेक अ समरी स्टेटमेंट, एंड समरी स्टेटमेंट इज कॉल्ड एज लेजर. इज इट ओके? जस्ट रेज योर हैंड फास्ट. फाइन. Next is your trial balance. Now journal, ledger, and then trial balance. Now trial balance is what? Listing of all the account balances. अब account balances क्या है? Account मतलब मैंने separate cash account बना दिया यहाँ पे ledgers में, मेरा furniture का account अलग है, my bank's accounts are separate, building is written somewhere, so different names are given to different assets, expenses, income. तो वॉट एवर द बैलेंस इज देयर एट द एंड ऑफ द ईयर, पूरे साल के एंड में मेरी बिल्डिंग कितने की है, मेरा फर्नीचर कितना का है, ओवरऑल मेरे पास कैश कितना है, मेरी कैपिटल कितनी है, मैंने एडवर्टीजमेंट पे कितना, मतलब हर एक अकाउंट के कितना बैलेंस है आपके पास, यू विल बी राइटिंग इट इन योर ट्रायल बैलेंस. सो इट इज अ listing of all account balances that provide a test of whether total debits or total credits, that what comes into your business and what is going out from your business, and you are preparing a list of that particular thing. Now I give you again that I connect it with the yesterday example. I have given you example of your mom preparing a list in a kitchen. Now what is that? It is simply she is writing all the balances. वो चीज कहाँ से जनरेट हुई है, कैसे आई है, हमें कोई बॉदरेशन नहीं है. जस्ट सिंपली वी आर राइटिंग इतने पैसे आए, इतने पैसे गए टू दिस पर्सन आई हैव गिवन, but not a systematic recording of all these things what she have written in the trial balance, what is balance she have written. Now what we are going to do as commerce students, firstly we'll be writing it properly in the journal, then maintaining a summary of it, then in the summary whatever the balance will be generated, we'll be writing it in the trial balance. So this is step by step procedure of writing anything in the books of accounts. Next term is revenue. So revenue is, it is a sort of, we call it as profit, that when you are selling something, any goods or services, तो उससे आपकी कंपनी के रिसोर्सेज, आपकी कंपनी की अमाउंट इंक्रीज करती है, प्रॉफिट अमाउंट इंक्रीज करती है. It is increase in the company resources from the sale of goods or services. We call it as the revenue, or we can call it as profits. 200 की चीज 500 में you are selling, 300 increase, with the increase of 300 in the profit of a company, with this 300 and further it can be lakhs, with that particular amount you will be definitely generating more resources of your company. आप अपनी कंपनी के और ज्यादा resources जो है वो generate करेंगे, right? Till this, is it okay, so that I can proceed further? Anyone can raise hand so that I can move to next slide. Fine. Thank you, Shlomi. Now, next term is balance sheet. This is also one of the word that you will be looking into this particular book, that is balance sheet. Now, what is balance sheet? Balance sheet is a item that it is a statement. You simple, skip this word. It's a statement. In this statement, you will be writing all the assets of your company, like furniture, building, cash, bank, your debtors, your assets, any kind of asset, your stock. These are your assets which belongs to you. The money of that particular thing, either you have spent or you are having physical property of that. So that is your total asset. It is a list in which you will be writing your assets and you will be writing on the other hand liabilities. Liabilities kya hai? When you have to give some money to your other person, तुमने कुछ purchase किया है and अभी तुमने payment नहीं की है, you have to give that money. The liabilities in which I am supposed to pay something, and assets which are belongs to me. So this balance sheet refers to, एक side में आप लिखेंगे that this amount, it is mine. On the next side you will be writing that these are the things which I need to pay. So it's all about, it's a balance sheet in which you will be writing all of your assets and all of your liabilities. Okay. So it's shown as the net worth at the given moment in a time. तो आपको एक टाइम पीरियड में सिर्फ एक बैलेंस शीट के पेपर से पता चल जाएगा that how your company is moving. So you need not to check upon the diaries, you need not to go for the journals if you want to know the exact position of your company, कि मेरी कंपनी को प्रॉफिट हो रहा है, लॉस हो रहा है, अगर मुझे उसको कैलकुलेट करना है, I need not to go through all the books details. I need not to. मुझे क्या करना है, सिंपल, it is written on one page and you will be looking into the balance sheet of a company, जिससे आपको directly clear हो जाएगा that this is the total asset of my company, these are the liabilities, this is these things I am having and these things I have to pay off. So it is simple term that you will be looking into that your next classes, and all those terms what I am speaking here till time, these are separate chapters of your books. So these are only terms that I will be using in my daily routine when I'll be teaching you your exact chapters. Okay. So these are the terms that you should know being the commerce students, that what are the terms are going to be used in your particular classes. Okay. So these are the balance sheet. Now next we have capital. Now capital is, it's your property, it's the money used or owned by a business. मतलब मैं कहूँ मैंने अपना एक business start किया, I have spent 10 lakh, मैंने 10 लाख पैसा लगाकर, रुपए लगाकर I have started a business. तो वो 10 लाख क्या है? It's my capital. और मैं कौन हूँ? मैं proprietor हूँ, मैं owner हूँ. तो any owner spending money and starting up a business, amount invested in that particular business is known as capital. Is it okay? Fine. Just raise your hand if it is clear. Okay, beta. So, Onkar, thank you so much for raising your hand. Now it's being clear that capital means whatever I have spent to spend my money, that's start my business or to acquire any future income or benefits. So till this, it's okay. Now next, moving towards this term, it will be, normally we will use this term in our subject, that is debtor. Who is debtor and who is creditor? Debtor is a person who owes money. The amount due from his is called debt. And creditor is the person whom money is owing or payable is called a creditor. मतलब एक जिस पर्सन से तुमने पैसा लेना है, you know it कि ये मुझे, इसने मुझे पैसा देना है, तो definitely मैंने उसको कुछ सेल किया होगा and at the end he is on credit, I have given something to him. और अब उसने क्या करना है, I will be taking money from him. So the person who is supposed to give you money, that person is called debtor. और जिसको तुमने money देनी है, क्योंकि तुमने उससे कुछ परचेज किया है उधार पे या क्रेडिट पे, you can say that person is known as your creditor. Is it fine? Any is I think unmuted. Any, just mute yourself, beta. Then debtor and creditor, I think it is clear. So just go through these terms. The person who, from whom you are taking money because you have sold something to him, that person is called a debtor. And the person to whom money is owing, that means you are supposed to give that particular amount because you have purchased something on the credit, that person is called creditor. Now, what is credit? Credit is, it's simple, it's an entry on the right side of your ledger account. Now, tomorrow, yeah, after this class, yeah, after whenever your new class will be there, I will be showing you some specimens of these particular accounts so that it will be clear, more clear to you that what is the right side of the ledger account and left side of the account. Okay. Then just see goods. Goods, it will be term that will be used very generally. Like this includes all the things, articles, commodities, कोई भी चीज है जिसमें business deal करता है. जैसे कि cloth would be good for a dealer in a cloth, furniture would be dealer for goods for the dealer in the furniture. So आपका जो भी business है और आप उस जिस भी चीज में deal कर रहे हो, that particular thing in which you are dealing is called as goods. This is one of the term. Then there are assets. अब assets क्या है? These are the economic resources owned or controlled by a person or a company. जैसे मेरी company है, let's suppose I am making furniture, तो जितनी भी चीजें furniture जो मैं बना रही हूँ वो मेरी goods है. और वो furniture जो है जिसको मैं, ये सारे सिस्टम को मैंने कंट्रोल किया है, वो फर्नीचर जो है वो मेरा एसेट है. जिस लैंड पे मैंने वो बिल्डिंग बनाई है, अपना शोरूम क्रिएट किया है, दैट बिल्डिंग इज माय एसेट. So all those resources, what I have spent for owning and controlling of a particular company is known as asset. That belongs to me. That belongs to me. Okay. Now, next we have net assets. Now, what is net assets? It's the difference between the assets and liabilities of a business. I told you assets are the resources which belongs to you, liabilities which you have to pay, which you owe to the company, the person who have given you the amount. जैसे बैंक से आप लोन लेते हो तो आपको लोन को रिटर्न करना है. तो that loan amount which you are using for your business, that doesn't belongs to you. That is not at all of yours. You have to return it to the bank. That is your liability. Okay. Now, next we have liquidity. This is also one of the term that has been used frequently. Liquidity means कितना cash available है आपके hand में. Availability of cash or ability to obtain it quickly is known as your particular liquidity. How much liquid your company status is. आपका पैसा आपके हाथ में है, it's liquid. आपका पैसा बैंक में पड़ा है, it will take hardly any time to take it. So anything which is how frequently you can, how speedily you can make cash available to you, that is liquidity. आपके पास gold पड़ा है, gold can be easily converted into cash, that is liquidity. आपकी कितनी position है. So any cash, bank, आपका stock जो आपके पास पड़ा है, which will be converted into cash. जब आप उसको सेल करोगे, it will be easily converted into cash. That is liquid. आपकी property liquid नहीं है, because you will not be selling your property very often. आप इतनी जल्दी उसको सेल नहीं करोगे, तो it is not at all liquid. It is fixed. Okay, so liquidity is availability of cash or ability to obtain it quickly. आप कितनी speedily अपने चीजों को cash में convert कर लोगे, that is your liquidity. Next we have goodwill. Goodwill is the reputation of your company. This is also one of the word, goodwill. That is reputation of your company, which definitely give you some of it. Is called intangible asset. आप छू नहीं सकते उसको, आप देख नहीं सकते हो उसको, सिर्फ you will feel it. Feel कैसे करना है कि जैसे take an example of a land. Land की example लीजिए. अब उसमें क्या होता है, land में what you are doing, आपने आपने सुना होगा, आपके पेरेंट्स कहते हैं हमने ये जमीन 25 साल पहले खरीदी थी एंड उस टाइम पीरियड में मैंने इसको 3 लाख में खरीदा था, एंड नाउ दिस पर्टिकुलर कंपनी वट एवर द बिजनेस है या जो आपकी प्रॉपर्टी है उसकी वैल्यू इंक्रीज हो गई है. अब इंक्रीज हो गया, अब वो 1 करोड़ की बन चुकी है जी वो वाली लैंड. Now what is this difference called? अब ऐसा तो नहीं है कि वो 3 लाख आप उसमें खुश हो जाओगे कि मेरे पास इतना पैसा है. नो, पैसा नहीं है वो. It is the worth of that particular thing has been increased. अब वो जो worth increase की है, when you will be selling that property, then only you will be getting that amount. इसलिए लोग प्रॉपर्टी का बिजनेस करते हैं, राइट. टेक अनदर एग्जांपल. आप ब्रांडेड कपड़े पहनते हो, राइट. वही पर्टिकुलर अगर पीटर इंग्लैंड की कोई चीज शर्ट लेते हो या कुछ भी है, कुछ ब्रांडेड शोरूम में जाते हो, वहां से चीज खरीदते हो, शर्ट खरीदी, ड्रेस खरीदी, इट विल कॉस्ट लेट्स सपोज 5,000. सेम चीज जो है 5,000 की है क्योंकि वो ब्रांडेड है. And same thing if it is in a very small shop and you are going there, that particular thing will be of 1,000. The difference of 4,000 is the goodwill. Goodwill किसकी है? उस showroom की, because they have generated it like this. उनका brand है, उनका brand name है. That is, when whatever the value is more in the market, because of the reputation of that particular thing, that reputation is called goodwill. Is it okay? तो वो जो 4,000 का डिफरेंस आपने जनरेट किया, that is only because of the reputation of the firm, that is because of goodwill of that firm. Is it fine? If it is clear, kindly raise your hand, please. Is it okay? Okay, fine. So goodwill is fine. Then interest. Interest is जैसे आपने बैंक से पैसा लिया, आप उसको इंटरेस्ट पे ऑफ करते हो. बैंक से जितना भी पैसा लिया 5%, 6%, अब you will be paying interest to that particular institution. So that is simple interest. ये आपने 10th में भी किया हुआ है कि interest क्या होता है, right? Next term is your current asset, current liabilities, drawings, bad debts. I hope up to this, if you can do it from your home for today itself, it will be okay. If you want me to proceed further, I'll proceed to that. No issues. Is it fine? Okay, I'm just unmuting you so that you can tell that is it fine or not. I'm just unmuting you all and oh, it is very tough. Yeah, सारे जब बोलना start करते हो, let me start. Now, just tell me, is it okay? Who is this? One by one, who will be raising hand, I will be taking issue. Okay. Now you all are on my screen. I'm there on your screen. If you can ask anything, I have just unmuted Priyanshu, Priyanka. Is there any doubt? If you want to ask anything?
No, ma'am.
All the terms are clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, fine. Yes, Alice, beta. Now, any term you want to have a clarification? Fine. Yes, Omkar, I have unmuted you. You want to say anything? You want to ask anything?
No, ma'am.
Okay, the terms are clear. Fine. Yes, Adish. Fine. Slomi, is it fine?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, Joseph. Jaskirat is not there. So many students have left. Maybe they have not joined afterwards. Yes, Joseph. Yes, hello. Okay, fine. Okay, now just let me tell you, yeah, ask from you whether it is okay or shall I shall proceed further. Wait. Okay, my suggestion is, yes, I have unmuted.
Yes, ma'am. Okay,
Till then it's fine. Okay, so up to this, whatever I have communicated or accounting terminologies what we have discussed, I will be sharing this particular recording with you in the group, so that the students who were not able to join this particular session, they will be going through this particular session, and definitely I'll be making all the queries clear. ठीक है, तो जो बच्चे इंटरनेट फैसिलिटी की वजह से या कुछ भी प्रॉब्लम की वजह से they were not able to join, so they will be getting the recording. Definitely you will also be getting this recording in the group itself, right? तो आपने वो recording ये सारी देखनी है. With this particular recording you can make your notes if you feel necessary. आप अपने notes बना सकते हैं. I will be sharing this particular chapter with you. PDF file I'll be sharing. ठीक है, तो आपको उसके अकॉर्डिंगली अपने टर्म्स क्लियर करनी है. मुझे लगता है अभी आपके पास नोटबुक्स वगैरह नहीं होंगी, तो वॉट एवर द नोटबुक्स इन द 10th क्लास व्हाट यू हैव यूज्ड, वो आपकी सारी फिल्ड नहीं होंगी अभी तक, आई होप. तो आप उसमें से पेजेस टियर कर सकते हैं, आप उसमें ही बना सकते हैं अपनी नोट्स. आई हैव नो इश्यूज विद दैट. ओके, so just prepare your notes there and send it to me personally. Don't send in the group because now the teachers are added, so I don't think so ki same work usme jata jaye to it will be problem for them also. So just whatever the work I am giving you, just send me personally. I will be checking it out and I'll be sharing PDF files with you. Timetable I have sent. I appreciate Priyanka for maintaining this particular timetable in a very short time span, and she have shared, so just go with that. हो सकता है कोई टीचर्स आपके सेम टाइम पे क्लासेस ना लें, पर वो सेम टाइम पे आपके ग्रुप में इंटीमेट जरूर करेंगे दैट कब होगी क्लास उनकी. ठीक है, तो क्लासेस विल बी देयर. मे बी टाइम ड्यू टू सम टाइम इंटरनेट प्रॉब्लम है, हर कोई अपने घर से ऑपरेट कर रहा है, तो उस वजह से अगर कोई प्रॉब्लम आ जाए तो दैट इज सेपरेट इशू. ओके, बट टाइम टेबल विल बी फॉलोड एंड नोट्स विल बी प्रोवाइडेड एंड नो नीड टू गो आउट. जस्ट stay home and just prepare whatever the books, whatever the pages, whatever the notebooks you are having of your previous class, just prepare your notes on that. Okay, and so I take your leave and I will be sending formats somehow. Formats I will be sending. I request you to prepare those formats, go through that formats, so that it will be easy for me to explain that what is left side and right side of debit and credit, what is all that. So I will be sharing that pics. Fine. So okay, I take your leave. Thank you so much. And I will be sharing this video in your group. Okay. Thank you so much, Beta. Take care.